Hello, everybody. It has been a little bit, I think, since I chatted with you guys. When I started doing these videos of different types, very quickly in the process, my wife Erin said, no one really wants to watch the long videos. You need to make them shorter, short attention span type stuff, in this current world. And I agreed with her for the most part. So I try to make shorter ones and just little quick hits for you guys with the short attention spans. But today I've got something. It's kind of exciting day for me, and maybe it's silly, but I wanted to share it in some way. So I thought I would do a video, and also I realized that in sharing the kind of fun, silly news, it gave me an opportunity to talk to you guys about something that I've been wanting to talk more about. I've been doing this real estate, thing full time now for full time's hard to say, but 6 months, but kind of been at it, a little bit longer than that. And I think it's a good time to sort of check in and talk a little more about it, because I don't know if I've actually gone through this much information before. But basically, as or most of I taught high school theater for the last 9 years, and I loved every second of it. And when I got into that, I think people thought, oh yeah, Brett, he likes theater, he does theater, he must just want to do more theater, teach theater, do great theater works. And sure, I love that, and I love theater, but my motivation to get into education was always to help students and be an advocate for students, and in whatever way they needed. And then understood that theater would be a great vehicle to reach kids of all kinds in all stages and all moments, and give them lots of different experiences and lots of different tools that they could take with them to become even more successful, more happy, more realized adults was the goal, right? So that's what I was always doing. That's what I did for the last 9 years, and that's what I was focused on. And every day I had 60 to 100 students in front of me in some capacity that needed me to advocate for them and needed help in some regard, whether they knew it or not or wanted it or not. That was the case. And so I was getting my fill for 9 years of advocating and helping people be better and making their lives better. So I loved every minute of that. And so if you've maybe seen my car in the last 9 years, but this has been my license plate for the last 9 years. And I love this plate. It's a great personalized plate, and it's got a couple of meanings. Act well your part. Therein lies the honor. That is the theater connection. The thespian sort of mantra that's what the thespian mantra is, and it basically says if you get a role, this can be applied to life too. Whatever your role in life is, your job is to do the best you can at that, and for an actor, if you portray and put yourself as much as you can into a role, then you are honoring the writer and the role that he or she envisioned. So act well your part, therein lies the honor. Also for students and anyone driving behind me, act well, right? Be a good person, right? So it's also that verb that I was really trying to help people with: be better, be happier, have a more positive life. So this was a big drive for me, no pun intended, as a license plate on a car for the last 9 years. So when I decided to get back to the real estate world, because I was in mortgages for 7 years, the drive was not, again, some people might go, oh, you must like houses, and maybe you want to make more money, real estate, have more free time. All of those things are true. I love houses. I'd love to have some more work-life balance, and if we can make a little bit more money and do better than breaking even like we did for the last 9 years, then that would be fantastic, So, but again, that's not really the drive. It's where theater was the vehicle to help people and to be an advocate for students in that case. Real estate for me is a vehicle to help my friends and family, and then hopefully their friends and family, and not just help with the transaction of buying and selling the house. Like that's where the money is made, but that's too narrow of a box. And if all of my work is facilitating contracts and helping people through that process, which is there's a huge importance to that because it's very complex, very stressful, and to be able to provide that, and I've been lucky enough to be able to provide that for some friends and family already. But if that's all that was, someone picks up the phone and says, we are ready to sell today, we are ready to buy today, and I just got to jump in and kind of help facilitate contracts and kind of the process and represent them in that transaction, it won't be as fulfilling and it won't be what I got into the business for, even though maybe I'd make money and all that would be great. The reason I got in is because I realized that homes, whether you're renting, you're buying, you're owning, whatever type of home it is, wherever you live, is such an important part of our lives, a part of our home culture, our family, our happiness, our health. If we do own, it's one of our biggest investments, if not our biggest investment. And there's a lot of complexity in any situation we live in, whether it's the systems, the structures, the financing, the taxes, the maintenance. There's just so many things that go into homes that I thought. I have a lot of background with mortgages, home ownership, business ownership, and management, and I think, help my friends and family by advocating for them and their homes in any way that they need, any way that you need, because I feel like that having that person, that trusted advocate, that trusted ally within the home at any moment, at any time, would be something that could really truly have a positive impact on people and their happiness, and that's what I'm all about. And so that's why I got into the business. And so of course then, and that's why I call myself a home advocate. And that's where that comes from, is because I want to be your advocate in whatever your home situation is at any moment you have a home situation. So of course, the new plate here from Missouri is the advocate plate. Also, so it is a noun, advocate, which is what I want to be for you. Also a verb. Now, because I'm driving around again, I got to command people. I got to give people a positive message. So advocate, right? So advocate for someone in need. Advocate in someone's life, for someone that needs help, that you can help them in some way to make their lives happier or healthier or better in some way. So that's my new plate, and I thought I was excited to have that, and show that off in some way. But again, I wanted to kind of talk to you guys just to sort of clarify more what I'm here for, and I am here for you guys at any moment. And these processes, our homes are complex. And if we're talking about buying or we're talking about selling, there are so many pieces that go into that. And there's so many ways that can be put together, that can be financed, that process can go. It can be fast. It can be drawn out. It depends on all of these different factors. And the sooner you let me get involved, get to know your situation, the more I can advocate and help your situation and make sure that it goes the way that you need it to go, to maximize your happiness, to maximize your investment, and to lower your stress level, right? So, I think some people, they try to do all these pieces because they're trying to get their house ready to sell or get their finances ready to buy or do these things, and they're working off of assumptions. They're working off of a Google search. They're working off of talking to a friend or family member who said, well, you got to do boom, boom, boom before you whatever. And I've had people actually say this to me, we're doing all these things so we can be ready to call you. And then we want you to help us sell, or we want you to help us buy. And I always have to say, no, right now is where you want to be talking to me, because I want to be a part of that process, whether it's a month, 2 months, a year, 2 years. I'm talking to some people where we're planning and doing things and getting things lined out, and I'm helping, put together resources for them and guiding a process for them that's going to be potentially, 2 to 3 to 4 years down the road. And that's what I love. I love being a part of that, because that means that I'm able to help as much as possible and take things off of your plate. So when you're thinking about your home, or you're in your home and you have any question, any need, maybe someday down the road I might wanna, please give me a call. shoot me a message, shoot me a text. Let me know that. Because then we can, at the very least, like I say this all the time, we're going to at least get to catch up and talk, and we're going to be a part of each other's lives more than we are today, which is another reason I'm in this business, is to be a better friend and family member to all of you guys. So that gives us an opportunity to talk, be involved in each other's lives, and then you've got an advocate helping you through whatever that thing was. Maybe it was just a repair. Maybe it was a financing question. Maybe it's long-term planning to be ready to sell at some point, or to build your home, or whatever the situation is. So don't wait. I'm an advocate for you now, always, no matter what your home situation is. If you have a need, if you have a question, if you have a wonderment or a curiosity. I had a great friend call me yesterday and said they have a daydream. And so they've been daydreaming and kind of running this thing around their head, and they just wanted to start kind of bouncing things off of me. That's awesome. That's a great time to call. I will always take your call if it's we need something right now, and we didn't use you and you didn't help us plan this move or this thing. I would love that call too, because I want to help you in any way you need. But let me help you anytime you need it. Let me get involved early. Let me be your advocate. Show it one more time. There you go. Long video. Love you guys. Hope you guys are feeling good, feeling safe, feeling healthy, especially as we come up on the holidays. And anytime you want to reach out and talk about anything, love to hear from you guys. Take care. Talk soon. Bye.